Okay, Jeff's going bright and early. It's 4:49. Wanted to get out here at 4, but I didn't get it done. Raining, storming. It blew like crazy last night for a while. I am headed to Tooele, Utah, down to Dave Hamilton's to get a D9 fuel system he's got. Get a governor. Dave's a lifesaver, man. I should have called him first. I got old Mr. Griffey up this morning to go outside, go to the bathroom, and it wasn't raining, but those flashes and that thunder. He went right back in the house, so anyway. Lovely morning. I changed my alarm ringtone to Shitty Day.
Hello, shitty day.
Caution, Utah. Old guy with one eye and a wandering Dodge on the loose in rush hour traffic. So it's 7:52 and I'm in Ogden. Maybe if I turn the camera on, we'll see something exciting. Got a slowpoke. Come on, slowpoke. Jeez Louise, dude. Holy shit. He's gonna brake check me. Come on, man. Let's go. You're holding everybody up? You Tesla boy. Dude, good lord, there's 2 freaking lanes here you can exit. Jeez Louise, see what I mean? My teeth are floating. I gotta pull off with the Flying J. I gotta take a squirt. Get me a Diablo and a Dr. Pepper. God dang hurry. Okay, we're here. So Dave's place is for sale if you want to buy it. Pink. Was it a chick or a gay guy?
It was a chick.
Really?
Yeah, runs good.
Wow.
Birmingham, you know them? They're putting a couple of 3408 359s together.
See that? Change that over to a better turbo, you'd be amazed.
Oh yeah.
That's just not enough.
It's not. They never did get off. You know what the 637, 31, 37Ds ran like.
Oh, smoking all the time and leaking and out the exhaust. Huh? Cool.
Lots of junk, huh?
Yard's cleaner.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's gone yet.
Got you a military grader?
Yeah, that's a long time. Use it a little more.
Do you care if I film?
No.
Okay.
This box.
Where are we going? Oh, okay. What do? We want to take that off? Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. It's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom. Well, it's actually really well down.
Been fishing around a little bit.
Yeah. You got a strap.
Avalanche. Look at that. Hot damn. Let me go get my pickup. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, not rock hard. Yeah. Just don't hit the super dodge. Yep. All right. So this is a Peterbilt with a 6NZ. This is going to be to pull his fifth wheel trailer, and that C16 there is going to go in his lowboy tractor. He's got a K19 all built here and a 1693 all rebuilt. And there's the cab and the hood for the lowboy, I think. So here's another treasure trove of stuff. We've come over here to get the rest of those track guards. I got that cab, 9H cab, and then those guards. So me and Dave are looking here. I don't see him here. He got a massive place. Okay. All right. So we're down here at Dave Hamilton's. He's got a lot of D7E pipe layers. If you need a pipe layer, call Dave. Pretty cool. Got a lot of cool cat stuff. Here's one with a ripper. He's gonna put her together. He'll get her done. He's built a lot of them. He's got Brand new undercarriage for it, sealed and lubricated tracks, rock guards. There's a D6 with brand new undercarriage. Another 7. It's funny to think that's basically a D342 D8 motor with 2 cylinders lobbed off. There's a newer one with a dry type air filter. Just good old pieces of equipment. They just run and run and run and run and run. There's that 992B over there. I was right. That's what that is, a 992B. Oh, he's got a slug of Lincoln Welders. He's got a Lincoln Welder habit. Oh, that's cool. Cool stuff. All right, went down to Tooele, Utah yesterday to Dave Hamilton's, and he gave me this complete fuel system. So I took it out, and I saw it had a brand new governor spring in it. So I'm like, oh, cool, somebody's overhauled this. I'll just pull the governor out and put it in mine and put it together. Nope. So in my short, you saw this. I'll give you the longer version. You see that nice flat spot right there? So there's some kind of gooey, ooey stuff on it. I don't know if it's anaerobic sealant or what it is. But this roller was completely seized. So it flat spotted it. So I'm like, okay, well, I've got new pins and rollers. I'll just change them. And I thought, well, I better pull the governor weights out because, well, you have to pull the governor weights out because the way these sit in there, basically those roller pins on the inside aren't going to come out. They're caged in here. So you have to take them out. So I took them out, and lo and behold, the pins are gut shot. And that means the bushings are shot. So I have emailed Tilly's Crawler Parts in Toowoomba, Australia, and we'll see if they get back to me here. It says they get back to you within a day. They show that they've got the bushings, and I also asked them if they had another weight, because if I had another weight where I can get the pins and the rollers and everything, and I just had bushings, I could fix that one and have a spare, whatever, sell it, whatever. I've just spent the last 30 minutes trying to install this menagerie of BS. So you got a lever you got to get on here, and then you got to get this deal in there, which is part of the decelerator, hydraulic decelerator, and get those little square deals in there, and then there's a lever there, and it goes in I think it's the high idle adjustment screw, and then there's a pin that goes in here. You got to get all that lined up. So what I'm going to do next is get the gaskets, and this is going to go on here next. I think it goes like this. That's going to go in there like that, and that'll hold all that stuff in there. Then, when you go to put the main control in, you have to hook this rod up. And it's got a keyhole in the end. You got to get it around that and then put the pin through there. What a pain. I hats off to the engineer that designed this and made it possible that you can actually remove all that stuff and put it back in. this is basically your adjustment here for the governor. And since I didn't mess with it and I'm using the same housing and the same pin, I'm hoping we shouldn't have to mess with that. All I'm going to have to do is set the high idle, the low idle, and then the low idle for the decelerator. So the decelerator, I think the decelerator idle, you set it to 850, and then the regular low idle with the hand throttle at 7 or 750. They don't idle real fast. I got this piece on. It's not torqued on yet. This is the decelerator adjustment. Goes down in that. There's a piston in there. So I took the O-ring off. Of course, it's 100 years old and wore out and broken. So this is going to screw in here, and I've greased it. It should go in, I hope, without cutting it. Okay, now there's a roll pin that has to go in there through the end of this. Okay, so that roll pin, after you adjust it, it's going to go in those coagulators right there. So this is going to go in like this. Bam, wham, thank you. So I got to get some bolts cleaned up. Aren't you proud of me? I painted this and made it look pretty. Aren't you just so proud of Jefferson? Using my Mike Weimer ratchet. I love this ratchet, Mike. It's awesome. This is a dowel that you have to pull out, and this goes in this lever assembly in here. I've got to get that knocked in. But I haven't done it yet because I'm like, man, did I get this? Did I get that? Did I do this right? Assembled correctly. Let me show you the guts. So there it is. So you've got, let's see if I can hold the light over here. So you've got a square piece that goes in here, and then this round piece goes against, you probably can't see that point right there. So when you cam the throttle over, that's what shuts it off. This lever's still in there, thank goodness. So I think Jeff wins on that one. I could probably go ahead and push that dowel. I could hammer that son of a gun home. I can get that pin pushed in. And then assemble the rest of the ratchety assembly. There we go. Look at that. Jeff's signature move, silicone. That's my signature move, in case you didn't know. Silicone. Jeff wins in silicone. All right, so I'm going to assemble this ratcheting device. So this is the new one. I don't know how in the hell they expect it to seal because this isn't smooth. I just noticed that. I'd say this is a defective piece of shit. This never gonna seal. That's totally unmachined. That's a piece of junk. Gosh damn it. I'm gonna have to send that one back. That's garbage. Frick. See, this is what I said about taking things apart, because you're going to buy genuine cat parts and it's going to be nothing but effing garbage. Absolute effing garbage. It's not smooth in there. It's rough. It's going to wear aluminum off of it. Trash. It's 100% trash. Well, I can use it to set the ratcheting deal in, so I guess I'll do that. I can get that in place. So you put this in here, and then this dude goes in there. And then, let's see, how did that? Yeah, it goes like that. And then, but first I'm going to have to take it out and get these springs in there, because that's what spreads these ratchet deals. And then this has to get compressed and put in here like that. There we are. And then we're going to go ahead and put it in there. And it's not going to matter where it goes in, how it goes in. It ain't going to matter a bit. Not one bit. There we go. Voila. So that goes in there like that. And then when your lever goes on, this is what it's going to do. Like that. So I can take this off, and then I can pull this out like that, and those will stay put. So this has got, I'm sure this has to be a dimension, a special dimension. And if I was to go cut this down, see it already, yeah, it's already lower than the other one. I mean, it's like, how do they expect that to frickin' work? So I've got to take that back to my dealer, I guess, and show it to him and say, this isn't going to work. I need another one. Or I got to go put it on a lathe and cut this down. But like I say, then I'm kind of concerned about how much pressure the seal's going to put on it. I don't know. I think I'll take it back and tell them I need one that's machined correctly. And if they can't provide one, then I'll have to get this machine myself. That just pisses me off. Can you tell how pissed I am about this? You just see the difference in quality of how this is built. I mean, why did they even bother machining that? Well, that sucks. That'll just never seal. It's never going to seal against that rough material. Look how rough that is. God, I wish I'd have noticed that earlier this morning. All right, well, I have gone about as far as I can go then until I get some more parts, I guess. Shoot. You know, I don't get mad very often, but when I get parts like this from Caterpillar, it's just disgusting. I mean, for Christ's sakes, why in the hell would you build shit like that? Why would you allow somebody to build shit like that? Better go before I say some big nasty words. So today I went early this morning before the sun was up to go look at a job in Rigby. I called my cat dealer about this. I had this UPS second day aired to me because it was in Morton or Clayton. So they're going to get another one coming, but of course they're not going to eat Cat's mistake and next day air it, whatever it, get it here. I sent him a picture of it so that he could send it to Kat and say, hey, you need to open this up and see if this is machined, see if all of them are this way. Worst case, I think I can machine this and clean it up, because I took the cover that it goes into and I put the new seal in here and the bushing, and I put it back in here and put it on, and it compresses this seal pretty hard. So if a guy didn't have to take too much off of here to clean it up, I think I could do that. So that's probably, hopefully that's not what I have to do. But so I sent an email to Tilly's crawler track parts in Toowoomba, and guy got back with me and said he didn't have any flywheel weights, but he had the bushings. So I responded back yesterday and I said, I need them badly. They were only $8.72 a piece. And I gave him my address and I said, let me know how to pay for these. And he's never responded back. So Frank Cunningham, a guy he knows, can't remember your last name, sir, I'm sorry, Bob, called my home phone, left a message, and Frank had already talked to me about this outfit in Tulsa, I think. And so I told Frank, I said, well, I think I found what I need, but thank you. Anyway, ended up calling him. And he found me 4 of them in Alberta, Canada. So I called them. They've shipped them. They're going to be here Monday, FedEx. So I'll have the bushings to put the governor back together, but I won't have this. So if I get the governor stuff, I could put it back in. I can put this whole assembly on the tractor, and then all I have left is to take care of this. I'm not going to know till Monday or maybe later whether or not they have any of these that are properly machined. It's really disappointing that this had to happen. It's kind of really screwed up my week. But like I said, I just dreaded taking this apart and buying cat parts, because you don't get the original OEM quality stuff that it was built with. So this piece here has a little teeny spot right there that says St. Louis Diecast. So this was made in the USA. A very well-made piece, designed to last a long, long time. This, I bet money was made in China by the cheapest supplier that they could get. This one's actually heavier. You can feel it. So on my Instagram stories, if you watch my Instagram, you saw them, and I basically put the response I got back from Kat. So when I was ordering these parts, I was doing it online, and the guy said, well, they're obsolete. He says, I'm going to pass this on to somebody higher up, and they'll be getting with you. So I got an email from Joy at Caterpillar, and she said, yeah, these are all obsolete, but I'm going to get a hold of your dealer, and I'm going to have your dealer talk to you, because they'll be able to help you. And so pretty soon after that, I got an email from a gal named Katie at my dealer in Boise, and it basically said, yeah, these are all obsolete. If you have any further questions, let me know. Yeah, Katie, I got lots of questions. So I called her Monday. It's Friday, quitting time, and she's never called me back. And my questions were, okay, if they're obsolete, did you do a dealer search? Is there a dealer somewhere in this giant world that has the parts I need? Did you check with Vintage Parts? Because Vintage Parts ends up with a lot of large OEM manufacturers' parts when they decide to obsolete stuff. They got things on the shelf, Vintage buys it. And every cat dealer knows to get a hold of Vintage Parts for you. If not, if no one has it and Vintage doesn't have it, do you need the print, Jeff, so you can have it made? Well, I just thought about that and I thought, well, I'll call my parts guy down at Western, and he got me the print. Boom, quick. So I have the print for the bushings. I have sent that off to a company who builds bushings. They have not responded. I'm really getting sick and tired of contacting these people. I can't tell you how many times I've contacted companies and asked for stuff and ask them to get back to me, and nobody ever responds. But I don't know, if they don't respond by Monday, I'm just going to call somebody else, because the bushings in Australia were $8.72. I had to pay $84 a piece to get them from this place in Canada. Now that's Canadian money, but that's still just overcharging you up the ass. So I don't know, we'll deal with it. I'll get through it. Jeff will win. He ain't going to be happy about it, but I'll get it done and I'll get it fixed. So hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a bad week here, but like I say, I'll whip its ass one way or the other.
All right.